Hi, this is Melanie Wynn here. I just came back from a Chinese restaurant like an hour ago. Me and my boyfriend, Corey, went over to a Chinese restaurant called Hong Kong. It's in the town of West Warwick in, in Arctic. The Hong Kong restaurant has been there since, I would say, the 1920s. My mother went there when she was a little girl, and my great grandparents went there. My grandparents went there. I went there when I was a kid. I can go on, my whole family. So they have really good Chinese food. I had sweet and sour chicken with fried rice and an egg roll and beef teriyaki. And I'll be right back. So I had to put it on hold. Sorry about that because Corey just came in getting annoyed about everything. But he worked all week, so he's exhausted. But anyways, so that's what I had to eat. Corey had this batted chicken with a brown gravy, chow mein, and rice. It looked really good. He ate all his food. I couldn't eat all mine because they gave me a lot of chicken. So I took home leftovers, so which I might have later on if I get hungry. And so I'm having a cookout, or I should say barbecue, on the 17th of August at 3 p.m. at my house. I'm inviting my karaoke friends and my mother and my stepfather. My brother and sister cannot come because they're going to Pennsylvania to visit their friends. So I'll have to have another one probably in September so that they can come. So, I'm sorry, I'm tired. I got up I got up at 10:30 this morning and I am still tired. I'll be okay. So Luna's just relaxing in here and we had a little issue with the cats this morning. I went to the bathroom and Luna came out of the bedroom. She followed me to the bathroom, and Smudge cornered her. Luna started hissing and growling at Smudge. Smudge did the same thing, so Corey had to get between them and had to get Smudge out of the way. And I had to bring Luna back into the bedroom. I got two female cats. They just don't get along. We decided after Smudge passes away, we're going to get another cat, and we're hoping to get a male. So that's what we're going to do, I think, next time. I adopted Smudge when she was 10 years old from my ex-boyfriend. And I got her like I said, I got her when she was 10 years old. He couldn't take care of her anymore, so I took her. And she's been around other cats before. She's been around male cats, not female cats. And she got along with the male cats. Well, no problem. I guess it's just two female cats just don't get along. It happens. So, I want to talk about a little bit more about England. I do have some good memories of England. I really do. I lived with my ex-in-laws for a while. You know, when I had to get my marriage visa, I couldn't leave the UK. I had to live with them for a little while. And then eventually I went back and forth to England and the US because Mark wanted to immigrate to the United States. So my parents sponsored Mark. So before he came here, he had to get a medical. So he had to go to London to get his medical, which included an HIV test, because in America they discriminated people with HIV. So he went and had to get an HIV test. I knew he would be fine. He was negative and all that, so he was fine. So I knew he would be all right. You know, he wasn't like promiscuous, anything like that, so. And he wasn't an IV drug user. He never had a blood transfusion. He never had sex with men. Never had sex with prostitutes. So, and I was fine. because I was only with him at that time. So, I don't want to get into details about my sex life at the time with him, but yeah. Um, but anyways, yeah, he passed his checkups and his blood work and all that, and he got his flight situated and his green when he came to Rhode Island, he went to someplace in Providence. They gave him his green card. Got the name of it. He got his green card and then he started to look for a job. My father helped him get a job where he worked. And he worked there for a little while and then he decided to go back to England. He was missing his mother. And I flew back with him. We were going back and forth. It was very complicated. And then he got a flat, an apartment, when I followed him. So eventually, I didn't go. I didn't go back with him right away. I stayed for a little bit. He got an apartment flat for us. It was a nice place. It was in you want to call it? I think it was in Essex. No, I think it was. I don't remember, but it's been a long time. But we did have a place to live over there, and we had lived in a nice apartment or flat. So, and then we ended up moving to another place. Eventually, moved to Cramlington, Northumberland. We had a flat there, and his mother lived with us for a while, and she did. Because at the time, her and my ex-father-in-law were divorced, so she moved in with me and Mark. And my ex-sister-in-law, she lived a few doors down from us with her children. I mean, with her son. And so, yeah. I remember taking the buses into, the villages. It was a lot of fun. I knew how to get from A to B. I didn't get lost, so, because I got to know the area for a while, and then I got to know it. And the bus fares weren't that expensive. They were cheap. I think they're about £1, 25 pence, something like that. I don't remember. It's been a long time. I was in my early 20s. I was young. But yeah, I try to focus on the good times I had with my my ex-husband and his family. So, oh, here we go again. I'm tired. I think Corey wants to go in the pool, or he's just being a grump. I don't know what he wants, but because he had to close all week. He had to work from 12 o'clock till 9 o'clock at night. He works in an auto store, so. And he gets home about 10 o'clock at night. It takes him an hour to get home. So I'm going to say ta-ta for now.